Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melina and I make cash stuffing content here on my channel. If you are new, thank you so much for clicking on this video. It is a little bit different than, the typical cash stuffing. While I won't have any cash on hand, I am planning the amount that I will be stuffing in tomorrow's cash stuffing video. So for today's video, we have $883 to budget. So I am just going to put that over here on my cash planning sheet, and you can find these in my Etsy shop linked down below. I have one for cash planning as well as cash on stuffing. And then I do like to just put the amount right up here. And while I have not written my categories out today, that is okay. I'm just gonna kind of like plan as I go. Several of you have had questions on how do I budget for my cash stuffings. And I did do a Q&A video. I believe I will have that up before this cash planning goes live, so definitely go take a look at that. The way that we cash stuff is a little bit different than most because my husband's income completely covers our house like bills and things like that, and then the money that I make goes towards groceries and gas and then all of the extra spending. So households, let's see what's in here right now. We got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20. And I know that we just bought like a giant thing of Snuggle from Costco. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try to refill a little bit by putting $20 in here. And I usually go through a few of my other numbers, which would probably be a good idea to do. So when I go ahead and put the amount we're working with and then just subtract that $20, a few numbers in here are already also like numbers that I already know about, like my nail appointment, I'm gonna do $25. Summer gets 48. Things like that, I will kind of like have an idea whenever I'm subtracting of, okay, maybe just $5 here, $10 there, and so forth. So groceries, we usually do 100 or 120. I'm just gonna do 100 this week because I believe we did 120 last week, and we do have a little bit of an abundance in there and I don't need to count that. Clothing, it is getting colder here and I just want to be prepared to actually get clothing that fits me. That has been the struggle. So clothing, let's do, and I didn't subtract this 100. Here we go again with the calculator. So 763. Clothing, I think we can afford to put 20 in there. Beauty, I actually do need to count this one. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 135, 140. So 140 is really good. However, my foundation is getting low, and I know that that can be a pretty penny, and I do pull that from our family beauty. So let's just go ahead and do $20. Okay, gas, we just filled up, and I know how much is in here. And I also know how much I need to unstuff. So I think we need to put quite a bit back in. 723, we can do 65. Okay. Cheerio and pretzel. This one's like really sad for me right now. I'm gonna be completely honest because we think that we're about to have to make a really tough decision, and we've already had to talk to the boys about Cheerio. She's very old for her age. She is 12 and a half, but she's having a lot of medical problems that have come up, and they're just a little too much. And with her being in her old stage of life, it's not something that we can financially keep going forward with, especially if she may only have like a year or two left. So it makes me incredibly sad looking at this. Cherry and pretzel though, we're going to put $25 in here. It's just been very heavy over here, having to talk about it with the boys and make sure they understand if they come home one day and she's not here. I would love to like have them there. I just feel like they're just a little too young, and I would rather them understand verbally what's going on than to have to see it yet. So yeah. Anyways, medical, we try to always stuff this, and I think we can just go ahead and do 20, but yeah, We can do 20 because I think there's like 200 and something in here. And this is just like an extra buffer for us. So we will do 20. And then we move into the personal, like high priority. So family fun, we are using, oh my gosh, I can't talk. We are utilizing this for all of our fun activities for Christmas time and all the little like markets and things like that. So I do need to count this and see where we're at. We've got 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So we have $140. And I know that this Grinch market is coming up down in Deep Ellum, I think is where we're going to end up going. It's like in the Dallas area, and those things can be a little pricey. So I want to go ahead and do $30. Okay. My envelope, I've been giving me and my husband $10 a week, so I'm just going to keep the trend until the new year. So we're going to give ourselves $10, so we can subtract 20. My nails, like I mentioned, I am doing 25 right now because my appointment is earlier than usual, just because of the holiday. Holidays usually, you know, mess scheduling up a little bit. Date night. So this one I'm really excited about. My husband recently told me that to plan for December 20th, we have a date night, and he told me how much we need, and I don't believe we have what we need in here. So 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Did I see? I was like, please don't tell me I saw a star note. Okay, no star notes. So there's $30 in here. He said we need about 150, and I've got 2 more stuffings until that date. So, and the reason why that one's going to be more expensive, I have an idea, obviously, because we are celebrating 15 years together. We started dating on Christmas Eve, so he's got something planned, and I'm really excited about it. So for 2 weeks and only having $30, I need to do 60. Because, right, 120 plus 30 is 150. So yeah, we will do $60 there, which we don't usually do, so that is a splurge. Eating out with family, it usually happens on the weekends. That's really where we spend this eating out envelope. We are gonna go high and do 85, which I feel like I've been kind of around that for the past few weeks. Barber, the boys should be getting their haircuts actually this week for Christmas, and I like to do $30 in that. So subtract that. Okay, and then the last envelope in here is going to be car maintenance. I do want to go ahead and give it a count. So 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 295, 300, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $305. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and do 15. Okay, so after high priority, we have $348 to work with, which I think is really great. And I'm trying to not stuff as much into holidays right now, just because Christmas is like the finale, right? So we will start all of those savings over in the new year, but I am contributing some, like $5 here and $5 there, so I think this is going to go a long way. This binder is my low priority. Just flip to where we need to be. I don't think we need to do really renovations this time. Decor is included in that. I don't need anything for organizing. Cash stuffing fund, I spent all of this on Black Friday to support my friends in their shops. Let's do, actually we do need beverages because we just went to Costco and bought a box of the Celsius, and that was like $30. So I like to replenish a little bit, at least half of it. So that's 15. Gardening, I think we can skip. Concerts, I'm trying to stay on track. Last time I believe I stuffed 30. So I'm going to do half of that this time just because it's so close to Christmas. And this is just to repay ourselves back for the tickets we already bought. birthday parties, we need to keep stuffing this because the next one is going to be March for my oldest. And I'm not going to do like the 50 that I usually do. I'm just going to do 20 since we're at 318. Okay. Gifts. I feel like gifts we should like stuff too. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do it. Gifts. And we'll do 20. Okay. Wedding ring. Trying to stay on top of this one as well because we need to have my wedding ring in hand by next May. So 2,300, 400, so $2,425. So let me just go ahead and put $20 in here. We're kind of on a trend with gifts and parties. So wedding ring, 20. And guys, if I sound a little bit different, one, I feel like I'm a little bit more calm today, or I'm just tired. And then also I have this fun little gadget that's helping to give crisp quality sound. So hopefully that is working. Let's see, lottery is next. How much do we have in here already? Because we haven't used any. So 10, 15, 20, 25. So good. And we've been doing fives. So I think it's okay to just go ahead and throw in another 5. Okay, we still have $273. Savings, I think we'll skip this time. Ford Everest, I want to stay on top of this. And let's do $20. New desktop, this is also how I am paying myself back until I've got $300. And we'll just keep it with the truck. We'll do 20 for that too. I feel like this little microphone was tucked underneath my chin and I just realized it. So hopefully that sound is not terrible. Oh my goodness. But that is it for low priority. The kids binder, this one should go fast, and I am gonna need to unstuff a little bit out of here for teachers' gifts that are coming up for the holidays, and I need to get on top of that because I am not. So kids buffer, I do pull that from school expenses or back to school sometimes. So for kids buffer, I usually do $5, so we'll just keep the trend. And then for each of the kids, I give 5 as well. I'm just gonna flip this back and do Mason and Madden. Okay, we have $218. Clothing and shoes is important, so we're gonna do $20. Okay, 198, it's getting close. We'll skip tutoring for now. Back to school, since I will be utilizing some of this money for teacher gifts, I think we're honestly good. But $5 won't help because not only will I be using it, but I'm also going to need to replenish it for back to school next year. Hope that makes sense. So we'll do $5. School expenses, I'm not even going to count it. I think that we can do the same thing and do $5. Okay, and sports, we always do 30. And then you guys have probably come familiar with my new categories in here. We are saving for braces and future cars for the boys. We just want to be able to help. We may not fully fund the car, but we just, yeah, helping is good. So we're gonna do $15 for braces and $15 for cars. So $128 is what we have for after both of those, and we're not stuffing for career savings just yet. So that is it for the kids binder, and we still have 128 left to budget. So this is my holidays and summer binder, and also what's really nice about having this 128 and this being my last binder is because we have been stuffing a yearly monthly challenge all year long, and we just completed it in my last cash stuffing, and I'm just so freaking pumped about that because it was a 5,000 savings challenge for the year of 2024, and to complete that, like, we've never done anything like that in our lives. So at the good age of 33, we finally did a massive savings like that, and we're so proud of ourselves. So for holidays, Valentine's Day, we already met what we wanted to put in here. I'm just gonna try to move this stuff around a little bit. Let's see if we can make it all work. Okay, this should be okay, but I'm able to see where we're at on the back. We did complete a tracker for this. Sorry, I'm trying to fix this little mic thing, but we did a tracker, we completed it, and that is all great, but we still want to get to like $200 in here, so I'm gonna do $5 because we have a little while. Let's do Easter. Yes, Easter's the next one. And we can do 5. Cinco de Mayo is to go and get the margs with the friends. Go get some tacos. You guys realize that it's an American holiday, right? But I'm down for it. Any excuse to go get a margarita. Okay, Mother's Day and Father's Day. I feel like it's been a while since we've really put a lot in here, but that's okay. So it's gonna stay at $5. And we have 103 still left, which is insane, but okay. Or do we? Did I forget to subtract stuff? Oh my goodness. Hopefully not. I'll have to go back through my numbers and see what's going on. We're gonna have to see about that. Okay. The 4th of July, what do we have? 90. Okay, let's do 10. And then Halloween, we are skipping until the new year. Same with Prime Days and Thanksgiving. Black Friday is for next Black Friday, and I do want to get ahead of this, so we're gonna do $10. Okay, Christmas Eve is coming up, and I really want to be able to get to $300 here. So let's just go ahead and do it. 15. I think I might have not have subtracted something. I definitely forgot to subtract something. So we are left with $48, which is exactly what we need for summer. So everything makes sense and it adds up. And yeah, because that was puzzling. Because after putting Christmas Eve, literally the last envelope I need to stuff is summer. And 1000%, yeah, I don't know which one I forgot to add. But after going back through, it makes sense. So that is it for like looking through my binders and making sure I've got what I need. But this should all add up to that $883. But what I'm gonna do to make it easier on myself is I like to go through and tally. You guys are probably familiar with this. I try not to like bombard you with these all the time because it's literally like the same method, but I know that I'm gaining a few new subscribers like every day, and I want to make sure that you guys, you know, can see all the things to help you with budgeting, especially the cash planning, because it can be really confusing. So guess we'll just do a 50, 60, and 5. And then, so yeah, I'm just trying to figure out exactly what denominations I want to give to the teller to give me so I can stuff exactly what I need into each envelope. So that's what a cash planning sheet is really good for, but I'm going to go ahead and speed this up. Okay, so now that I've got everything tallied up, then I like to add all my tallies. So I will just put total here, and it should come out to $883. And then I'm going to go ahead and tally this real quick. Okay, so now that we have all of that added up, then I like to put exactly how much of each like denomination I will receive. So 100 is 100, 350s is 150, 1820s is 360, 1610s is 160, 22 fives is 110. And we don't have any 2s and 3 1s. So then go through and add this to make sure it's right. So 100 plus 150 plus 360 plus 160, 110, and 3. Okay, so that's the $883. And the last step, if you like to do this, you can do it on paper. You can do it on a reusable teller slip like mine. I like to transfer all of this information over for my teller just to make it super, super clear. So we've got 100, 350s, and they love this thing, guys. They really do. It makes it easier for them, and it also honestly makes it really easy for us to see if there's like any errors, because there actually was an error recently. I got home and I counted my cash and I was like, I'm missing like $10. I had my husband recount, and it was the first time I opened it, like all the things, and it was just wrong. There was no way around it. So I did go back up there. I know the people, they know me. They're like, well, this is a first. And I was like, I know, like crazy, right? And so there was no issue at all. I don't know how they double check anything, but I think they also trust me. And so they went ahead and authorized giving me my missing $10. So after that, we have our amount. We just take this to the teller. They will give us our money, and then we will do the cash stuffing. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. The cash stuffing will be tomorrow at 9 a.m. We will be in the live chat. So if you're in the regular comments, switch over to live chat at 9 a.m. And if you're not yet subscribed, go ahead and click this button to the right side of your screen. It'll automatically subscribe you to my channel, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next one. Bye.